Hi, this is Andrew for Geek News Central, and this afternoon I've got something on my desk that will be of interest to gamers, particularly those gamers who like the Nintendo Switch. This is the S-Charge portable power system for the Switch. It combines a 10,000 mAh battery with a improved kickstand, a couple of game card slots, and it also lets you charge your phone from the S-Charge as well. So probably phones, any other devices that need charged. So it sounds like a great combination of things for people who game on the go. Let's take a look at it in more detail. So the unit actually comes with a carry case as well as just the S-Charge unit. This carry case will take the Nintendo Switch with the S-Charge bolted on the back. Looks like some instructions there as well. So you'll see that this case is just a wee bit fatter than cases you might be used to for the Switch. You can kind of, if I get an edge on there, you can kind of see the extra size. Let's open it up and see what's inside. I'm hoping that the S-Charge is in here as well. Okay, so contrast is a bit difficult. So in here we've got a little mesh pouch that allows you to store all your other gadgets, your cables and things like that. Hopefully you can see that okay. Then a little flap here. See if we can get the contrast just right here. But you've got a little flap that shows you the... sorry, I'm just going to try adjusting the contrast a wee bit. Oh, that's perhaps a bit too much. Let's just get it darkened down a wee bit more. Hopefully that's not too bright, but at least allows you to see things a wee bit better. So you've got the, my hands are completely whited out. Well, let's leave it at that. Okay, so we've got the pocket up here, which hopefully you can see a lot better now. We've got the area here to where you can hold additional game cards. We've got what I'm going to guess is a charging cable. It's got standard USB at one end, USB-A, USB-C at the other, and here's the actual S-Charge itself. So, excuse me. The S-Charge is 10,000 mAh. That compares with about 4,200, 4,300 for the standard Nintendo Switch. So you're going to get 2 and a bit times extra play. So I can easily see you getting over 10 hours of gameplay out of this, which is great if you're traveling. Okay, so we've got the USB-C, so I'm going to assume that kind of this pushes back. Yep, so this pushes back a wee bit. You slot the Nintendo in there. Okay, so there's the kickstand bit of it. So you get a good range of motion, almost all the way out there, back in here. Whilst we're at this end here, we've got presumably a button that turns on the light. Yep, so I'm guessing this tells us that we're 3/4 charged. You've got the USB-A port for charging other devices and the USB-C for presumably charging this device itself. Got a few holes, gaps here, let the sound from the Nintendo Switch come out, which is nice. But let's just try plugging this. I've got my Nintendo here, so we're going to just slot it in here. I think it just goes in, yep, plugs in straightly and puts that on. Perfect. Okay, so that's all connected up. It's still a bit bright, I know, but maybe if I, yeah, so that's got this, get it to change the exposure a wee bit, hopefully this. And then it doesn't look like it's quite charging yet, so I'm presuming you're going to have to press this button here in some combination. Just a little press. Ah, yep, so you can kind of see up there. It's now starting to charge, and we've got the little, if you can just about see the little electric lightning bolt there. So that's it charging away now. In feel, the S-Charge has kind of like a soft touch rubber feel to it. I can kind of feel like I could game like this with my fingers along the back. If you had smaller hands, you could probably kind of keep them to one side. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I mean, I can see myself playing with that in those two modes. I guess. So looking along the top, you've got room for the, you've got these cutouts for the power switch, volume up and down, the cooling fan here. I can see that you might need to be careful with your choice of headphones getting in there. And then you've got the game card. Now, that's not going to work. You can't get that lid open far enough. So if you are going to swap the game cards out, you're going to have to just discreetly pull that back off there, open up there, and away you go. So, slight design flaw there. Speaking of game cards, actually, I think they spotted the socket, or the slot on the back here. So open this up, and then you've got space here for, I think, 2 game cards. If you just tilt that up there, you can probably just see it. Now, there does seem to be some kind of locking mechanism there, because you do have to kind of, you can hear it clicking to come out, so the card isn't going to accidentally fall out when you're doing stuff. Let's just see what it's like. The camera angle that I'm recording this on isn't going to be great, but you can kind of, from my point of view, this is a pretty good angle to be playing your gaming on. You might want to take the Joy-Cons off and put them onto a controller so that you're gaming kind of a little bit away from the Switch. But overall impressions, just taking it out of the box, are pretty good. It feels robustly enough made. You've got that soft touch rubber. Yeah, I mean, I say, first impressions out of the box are good. In terms of price, it is £65 on Amazon.co.uk, £64.99 to be more accurate. I would say it's competitively priced. Obviously, at £65, it's not cheap. It's competitively priced. There are similar products on the market which have different benefits. Some of them are, I think, are sleeker cases and have smaller batteries. There are some products out there which are bigger batteries, but they don't provide the kickstand functionality. So here's the S-Charge actually within the carry case. Fits very nicely. Just zip it up. You do have 2 zips, which I always like. So it's kind of a bit more, gives it a bit more, I don't know, panache almost when you open it. Oops. Looks like it's easy enough. You're just going to push, and that's it. Okay, well look, let's not labour this more than it needs to be. This is, frankly, as I say, at first glance, it looks like a great device for people who game on the go. You've got this 10,000 mAh battery. It's just going to give you over twice the game time that you would have otherwise. You can charge other devices from it as well. Obviously, that will reduce your game time, but it's a benefit for travelling, and it seems to be well made. And at £65, it doesn't seem unreasonably priced. Yep, no, I'm quite happy with that. Okay, well look, this is Andrew for Geek News Central with the S-Charge Nintendo Switch battery case and kickstand. Yep, so thanks very much for watching. This is Andrew. Thanks.